Hey guys, what is up? Tim from Clash Helper here. Welcome to a Clash of Clans video, and today we're going to be doing a base compilation of Town Hall level 9, and this was actually a little forum contest I hold. I had a fair amount of submissions, and I'm pretty happy with the amount, and I did the rating fair, but I didn't do it by myself. I like to give a shout out to my partner, because I'm not going to be saying his name, because maybe you guys are gonna hate him for actually, you guys should actually get what I mean, that you didn't win the competition. I mean, there was actually not a lot to win, actually nothing to win at all, but I'm pretty happy you guys submitted, and we should start with this right now. Number 3. Now, before I start grading, I would like to tell you guys, if the that certain thing I'm grading, that if it has the full rating that it can get, like take for example the mortars, it has a 1.5 out of 1.5. I won't be explaining why. It's because I think it's in the perfect placement, and if you have a comment on something that I may have rated wrong or right, or if I rated it wrong, of course, then be sure to leave a comment below and I'll look into it. Maybe I'll put it in the description for you guys to read. And okay, let's get started. You see, most of the stuff, and I'm talking about the core and point defense, has a full rating, except the clan castle in the beginning. It has a 1.9 out of 1.0, because I will only give a 1.0 out of 1.0 if the clan castle is completely in the middle. And as you can see, it's moved a little too down here, and yeah, that's the only thing. So let's move down to the next slide. So as you can see here, here I'm doing the resources, junctions, and funneling. Let me start off with the first thing. I don't see any funneling in this base, so that gets a 0 out of 0 out of the 0.5. And I'm sorry, Pito, but I think funneling is a very important thing making a base. I'm going to be talking about the junctions later. First, we go to the resources. Dark Elixir gets a 0.4 out of 0.5. Why? Because you can see it's a little bit on the outside, and you only have to break a single wall to get to there. Same counts for the elixir. It's pretty close to the walls, but the gold is pretty deeply and tightly sealed in, and it's very hard to get the gold. So yeah, and now to go to the junctions. I only found 2 junctions that are wrong out of the 43. So yeah, the rest are nice, they're good junctions. Now let's move to the next, number 2. Number 2. Now I would like to congratulate Dien for getting the 2nd place, and you see this base has a rating 10 out of 10, and you're wondering why he isn't number 1. Well, there were 2 bases that got 10 out of 10 because everything here is just perfectly placed. I can't see anything wrong in this base. Everything has a great defense, but of course the number 1 is better, because there's only one little thing that's better. But for the number 1, of course, the end is a member of the GDP, and if you already noticed, I'm only doing farming bases because those were actually the best of the best that I got submitted. And here's the base. As you can see, I don't actually have to talk about anything because it's perfect. You can just double check if you want to, and I'll be moving on to the next slide of this base. Now again, I couldn't find any not good junction in here. Most of the X junctions the one that were supposed to be X junctions were turned into good T junctions. There was nothing to find here. This base has quite good funneling, if you can see it right there. I can't use any animations to show you guys. I think the resources are perfectly placed and deeply sealed. And yes, that is it for the end. Now let's just go to the moment you guys all been waiting for. Here is the best Town Hall 9 base of 2030. Number 1. Yes, this is a farmer called Richard from Exodius. He got the number 1, and that is the best base of 2013 for Town Hall 9. Of course, this is farming, so there might be a better defense or hybrid base, but this is actually a transformer base. In other words, you can easily switch the you can switch the clan castle with the Town Hall, and you can easily have a hybrid layout. There are some very good things about this base, including 2 junctions at some certain points, and that's what actually beat the end. So I'm sorry, the end, but Richard just got a few features better than you. Of course, your base was very good as well, but That was Richard's base. Now we have to move to the next slide, of course. Now, like I said, this base has some double funneling at some points. You can see the arrows are where the troops will move, and they will hit the elixir storages first. However, this base is... no, what I was trying to say, if you were trying to save elixir, you might want to switch the elixir bulbs, I call them bulbs, with the gold storages for the maximum protection of your elixir, of course, or you could just have them, if you know what I mean by that. And as you can see, the arrows are where the troops are going to be moving in, and the giants will skip the elixir and actually just go to the cannons, and the spring traps and bombs there would probably take care of most of the giants. And yeah, that's most of Richard's base. I hope you enjoyed this base, and yeah. So hey guys, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like and subscribe button. It really means a lot to me. And yes, I would and again, I would like to congratulate all the winners, and I would also I don't like to call them losers. All the non-winners, better luck next time. And it doesn't mean your base was bad. It means your base was just not good enough to become the top 3 of the world for 2013. Well, of course, becoming one of those, actually, it's quite some achievement for you base designers. And this was only Town Hall level 9, so you guys should wait for the Town Hall level 8 video, and it will be out soon enough. And thanks for watching again. Hope to see you next time.